What is loss? And no, I don't mean the stages of grief after having lost someone you love. I mean the meme, of course. Is this loss? Or this? What even is that? I don't know. Well, yes, and yes. And this is also loss. All of it is. Everything, everywhere, always. Oh my god. Anyway. There goes Hawaii, there goes Hawaii, oh there goes Hawaii, the island is gone. The lost meme, or also known as cadbortion, or this particular string of lines, is referring to a particular comic strip from the series Control plus Alt plus Delete, or CAD. The Control plus Alt plus Delete comic series was published and started in the year 2002 by Tim Buckley. It's mostly based on or made for the gaming community, or gamers. It is a bit infamous, or also disliked among the community, for the very repetitive art style and very heavy reuse of art assets throughout its panels. And apparently, this comic was so painfully unfunny that people invented the two-panel rule, which was a trend on Tumblr that basically meant if you remove the two middle panels out of any Control plus Alt plus Delete comic, that the whole comic just becomes way funnier. Like, imagine you watch a movie that's so bad that you have to skip half of the movie just to enjoy it. This particular cartoon strip was posted in 2008 and featured the female character Lila having a miscarriage. It gained a lot of fame for the kind of unserious or very poorly executed feeling in this scene, despite its very serious topic. One thing I'm personally confused by is the kind of lack of anything said. The CAD comic usually have people talking and speech bubbles, but this particular one just didn't. At first I thought that this was an edited version and that the original version that does not exist actually had speech bubbles, but no, there were just never ones to begin with. I think perhaps it was done to try and increase the seriousness or the drama in this scene, but it kind of pretty much really did not work. But after the comic was published, people memed and parodied it to hell and back. Sometimes it was the whole comic, like here when the very popular comic series Cyanide and Happiness parodied the comic strip. Or just the last panel of it, which kind of turned into a meme itself, called What Do You Mean You Lost the Baby? Go find it. Which started with someone editing the character Duke Nukem into the back of the picture, instead of the main guy. And later people just edited a bunch of other characters into it, or just replacing the woman entirely. Like this one with Papyrus or Miguel from the Spider-Verse movies, for some reason. Then, there's also my favorite type of all of them, the Losslikes. Not just because it sounds like roguelike and makes me think of video games, but because I love obscure things I barely understand. Losslikes are probably the most known kind of meme based on this comic. It's also where the string of lines fit in that I mentioned at the start, which resemble the character's position in the comic strip and is the most common type of Losslike. So a Losslike is basically a meme with shapes or lines that barely or somewhat resemble these lines and their placements. There are so many Losslikes. It's everywhere, and almost everything has loss in it if you just look close enough. There are simpler ones like these or this one, but there are also more like Goddamn Rick Astley, or this colorblind test, or this Minecraft one. And due to how obscure some of these get, the phrase "is this loss" also started and gained popularity, because sometimes you can't really obviously tell that it is loss, but you know when you get this hunch and this feeling where it's like, is this loss or am I just crazy? Most of these memes never outwardly tell you that they are loss. They kind of leave it up to the viewer's pattern recognition skills to see the lines and be like, this one's, that's loss. It's in there. Usually in my videos, at this point, I would start telling you about similar memes that got popular and how the internet can't let a meme rest and everything is almost always in reference or a parody of something else, but there are not a lot of memes that rely only on pattern recognition, quite like Losslikes. Sure, you have things like, oh, look at this trash can, what does it look like? And it's Among Us, but I imagine that one of the only memes that I know of that kind of get close to that level are the "this kind of looks like Saddam Hussein hiding spot." This meme sparked with the resurface of this image, which displayed the spider hole in which Saddam Hussein hid and was eventually found in. People started seeing the figure of Saddam Hussein in this image everywhere, whether it be blood on your nail bed or in a slice of ham, or the shadow on top of a lesbian flag. This meme was also mostly dominated by people simply editing the original meme or editing the figure of Saddam Hussein into other memes or replacing him with other characters. The difference to that meme and the Losslikes are that the Saddam Hussein hiding spot memes always tell you that they are Saddam Hussein hiding spot memes. They are more obvious and purposeful than Losslikes. Whether it is just the red figure himself or the text that literally says Saddam Hussein or hiding spot. So that means everything is lost. Always has been. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope all of you enjoyed my little deep dive, where I totally didn't seem partially insane. Also, thank you all so much for almost 500 subs. That is truly insane. And I'm so grateful for all of you and all of the positive messages and comments I've gotten since then. And if you would like to see sneak peeks and updates about uploads or enter polls about video ideas in the future, check out my very own Discord server. And no, I'm not a Discord mod. Please don't think that, I'm sorry. Also, just a few days ago, I actually reached my goal of getting to affiliate on Twitch. So if you would like to see me, your favorite sentient pigeon, go insane live with sound effects. Peter, the horse is here.
The horse is here.
The horse is here. And redeems and whatever the fuck this is. Feel free to tune in next time or whenever you like. Info's on that also on my Discord server. See you next time.